it's Oladipo in at the 2 guard. And for Brooklyn, we've got Harden. Harris is out there with Durant. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Jordan in at the center, filling out the middle. He'll be the Nets off the group out there on the floor for the Nets. And then for Miami, Gerald Green, he's checked in for Iguodala. Duncan Robinson comes in for Oladipo. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Goran Dragic. Now here's Butler. He's got 5. Robinson for 3. He doesn't hit that one. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, in that one, they just locked it down defensively, challenged shots, and really protected the rim.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit, getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
Here's Green, following the bucket by the Nets. Out to the wing. Here's Nunn. The shot that time, not on target. Nice defense from Red Hot. Oh, Dinwiddie in position.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
It actually almost makes it a little more special. Grace over power is how I would look at it.
Now, here's Nunn. He's covered closely, and Butler gets it to go.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Here's Red Hot, defended by Nunn. Red Hot, no good from outside. If they time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Nunn passes to Butler. Griffin with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. 20 seconds left in the first. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop. The Heat trail by 4. Here's Butler, and he drops it in from the low post. Butler's got 10 points in the game.
The well-put-together Butler proving that he's just a little too strong there, not allowing the physical defense to stifle him at all.
No good from Red Hot. And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Nets lead by 2. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And we spoke with Jimmy Butler not too long ago about his teammates.
These guys work so hard, and they're young, and they're professional with.
Well, Greg, it sounds like Butler has found happiness.
You know, people don't talk enough about fit. It's important to be in an organization and a system that maximizes your abilities. Butler is playing some of the best ball in his life and making everyone around him better.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the Nets, what do you think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
On the court for Miami here in the second, Achua is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Green, then it's Kendrick Nunn, and it's Robinson in at the small forward position. Red Hot the pass to Aldridge. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Joe Harris is checked in for Brown, and it's James Harden in for Dinwiddie. And then for Miami, Andre Iguodala is checked in for Duncan Robinson. Victor Oladipo comes in for Green, and Hero subbed in for Kendrick Nunn. Oladipo the pass to Hero. Now Iguodala, guarded by Harris. There's the pass to Hero. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Heroes got the lead up to 2 now for the Heat. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. No good from Red Hot. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for Miami. Next game for him, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
When Aldridge is in the neighborhood, you've got to be careful shooting it. I mean, proving there that he's capable of blocking shots.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Brooklyn making some changes. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Aldridge. And Durant subbed in for Jeff Green. Heat also with a sub. Dragic has checked in. And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
To the inside, here's Oladipo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on James Harden.
You know, Oladipo's one of the few players in the NBA with some true singing talent. I mean, he's got a couple.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Brooklyn ahead. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish. He's checked in for the Nets. Red Hot comes in for Irving. The Heat have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently, how about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back to how about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
We've got Jordan. Red Hot is out there with Harden. Then there's Green, and it's Harris in at the small forward. So that's the Nets 5. Again, the miss by the Heat. Knocks it loose. Harris passes to Red Hot. That's tipped. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Dragic has got the ball. Passes to Achua. Now the dish to Oladipo. Hangs in the air. Shots good by Achua.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Brooklyn's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Red Hot the pass to Harris. Jordan inside. That shot off the mark.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Pass to Jordan. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Big boy muscle that time by DeAndre Jordan was not going to be stopped. Got the hoop, +1.
So for the Nets, Griffin's checked in for Green. Bruce Brown comes in for Harris. And Dinwiddie subbed in for James Harden. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Green, he's checked in for Iguodala. Robinson comes in for Achua. Tyler Hero, he's checked in for Oladipo. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Goran Dragic.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where one or two possessions can impact the outcome.
First free throw is good.
Clearly, Jimmy Butler is in the prime years of his career, and, you know, you get the feeling that no matter how much he achieves, he's always going to be looking to get better.
LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for the Nets. Durant comes in for Bruce Brown.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Here's Red Hot, defended by Nunn. The shot's good from Red Hot.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Nunn passes to Butler. Outside Robinson. Here's Hero. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
It's really been a tale of two halves, hasn't it, guys? As far as taking care of the basketball, immaculate at halftime, but he's had too many miscues here in the second half.
I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. On the court for the Heat, they've got Jimmy Butler. Victor Oladipo is out there with Dragic. Then there's Gerald Green, and it's Hero into the 3 spot.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for them this half.
KD against Green, and Oladipo kicks to Dragic. 5 to shoot, and Green gets it to go.
You know, guys, it's really a staple of Green's game. He's a catch-and-shoot player who does a nice job with shot preparation, so he's ready to fire when he catches.
Harris outside.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
There's Green with the 3, drills the 3-pointer. Green's got 7 now in this quarter.
You know, with a 3-point shot you have to respect and account for, Green really helps his team stretch the floor.
Pops it up for Jordan. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Now, here's Dragic. Defense is right there.
Great shot making tonight from Jimmy Butler. Looks like he's playing with a little bit of an edge.
Nets leading by 15. Harden right side. 1:29 left here in the fourth quarter. Jordan trying to free himself up. They get it back. Goes back up. Pass to Red Hot. Harris outside. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. From deep 3-point range, and the Nets another 3.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Brooklyn.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of Game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in Game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, Just a monster game for James Harden.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
Here's Red Hot. That's good, and it's KD with the assist.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Dragic gets the bucket.
And there's the toughness Dragic needs to show, able to finish in the face of some very tight defense.
Here's Red Hot. Oh! And he goes in for the dunk.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from